fuck it, you know, it's just garbage, okay? Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to quickly talk to you guys real quick before the video starts. First things first, movie Monday nights, Movie Night Mondays is actually what they're called. I know they were supposed to come out, one was supposed to come out yesterday in Spider-Man 3, but it didn't. That's because it got copyright claimed. The same thing happened to the Star Wars one that I uploaded last week, but that finally came out later that week. The claim still isn't up, but they at least let it be public. So I'm hoping that one's done, but I'm hoping the Spider-Man one comes out later this week. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to be uploading the videos on this channel over to, I'm in the process of moving everything 3 Rad Lads over to the 3 Rad Lad channel. I'll put down in the description below. Trying to decide whether or not I want to keep the figure reviews on this channel, if I want to put them on the 3 Rad Lads channel. You know, we'll see what happens, you know. But thanks you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. All the information you need is going to be down in the description below. And hope you enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? It is Michael, and I am back with another figure review. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been trying to get everything ready. We were having some problems with one of our videos I uploaded earlier this week. So I'm just trying to get that all sorted out. I'm also trying to get this whole channel situation solved. So currently I'm filming and uploading everything on the Nerd Hype channel, but we wanted to rebrand to 3 Rad Lads. Since Nerd Hype is a brand that's been created, I tried to change it. It wasn't letting me to, so I'm trying to figure out if I need to make a new channel, and if so, if I, you know, what I put on there, because I really don't think I want to put the figure reviews on there. Just because, you know, I love doing the figure reviews, and they don't really fit into the type of content that we're making over there. So I think I might leave these reviews on this channel and just kind of do these and some other stuff, whatever I plan on doing. But anyway, so today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Beast, and this guy, oh man, this was probably it was the first figure I had picked up in quite some time. I wasn't able to buy figures for a while, but I finally got some extra money, and I went to Walmart and I saw him, and I was like, I gotta get this immediately. I don't have a Beast in my collection. I really don't collect X-Men figures really at all. You know, I had a Deadpool figure, but even then I don't really consider him X-Men. But that was pretty much it. Colossus figure in the past, and a Weapon X Wolverine as well, but not something I went out and purchased for myself. And I honestly, I made the decision to kind of build a whole setup around him, because this is how much I like this figure. You know, I was like, you know what, I really like this. I'm going to build an entire X-Men setup just around him. So I've got Gambit, I've got Colossus now, so I'm getting ready for it. I'm waiting for that 3-pack that has Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine in it. I'm really excited for that. But anyway, let's talk about Beast. Now, just first thing I want to get out of the way is they did an amazing job on this. I'm telling you, this is awesome. I'm gonna get him all unposed here. He's posable. He's nice. The paintwork, the sculpting, everything on this guy is amazing. I cannot talk about it enough. Just awesome. There we go. Now I got him standing straight up. Now he does have a hard time kind of standing up. I will say that. He's got, since he has toe articulation right here, it affects with his ability to stand straight up, because, you know, with the Juggernaut figure I reviewed in the past, his feet doesn't have any sort of toe articulation. I think I mentioned this. I don't know what I said in the video, but he doesn't have any sort of toe articulation, so he's just giant feet, and then he can stand up very nicely. But Beast is a pretty big figure, and since his feet have toe articulation, there we go, I was able to get him up. But even then, you know, not amazing. Having a, you know, one ankle's like that and one ankle's like that. He doesn't really stand straight up. But I really doubt you're going to have this Beast posed in a straight standing position. I mean, he comes with an angry face, and he's flexible as hell, so I could see you guys want to do other things. Before I want to take a look at him, I want to take a look at some of the accessories he came with. Now, I will say I actually have one of them on him right now. He doesn't come with this attach. I put it on obviously for the pose, but it's this nice flat hand, which allows him to kind of rest on the ground with it, kind of like how in the beginning of the video I had him. I also like to kind of have him on the side, like he's doing all sorts of flips and flying and everything. So that's what this hand's good for. Now it comes with another right hand, which is more of like a You'd say like a grasping hand. Ooh, excuse me, sorry about that. Comes with another hand, more like a grasping hand, and I think it's nice. I think it's painted really well. If it'll focus on it, come on. I think it's really nice. I think it's painted really well. You can see individual furs right there that are actually sculpted on there. They're not just painted; they're sculpted on there. I like this black that goes all through it. This blue's really nice. The fingernails came out really good. The wrinkles in the hand all came out really good. Then he's got a what is this? His right hand. I guess this is the left hand, and this is the right hand. I think this one came on him. It's just a actually no, this one came on him because it replaces this one. This one's just a normal kind of a relaxed hand here. He could be holding something if he wanted to. I guess if you wanted to have him gripping onto something, this is kind of what you'd use. I don't have anything I'm going to use that with. I'm probably just going to put in my bag of accessories, kind of forget about it. Alright, now we took a look at those, and he comes with a fist. I forgot to mention, he does come with a fisted hand right here. Obviously, he needs to come. I really wish he had came with another fisted hand, one for his left hand. That would have been really cool, but you know, we work with what we have, and you know, they gave us plenty with this figure. So right off the bat, first thing you're going to notice is the coloring on this thing is awesome. The detail and the coloring, everything about this figure is awesome. Start with the head. You can see here on the head that his hair is so cool. All these individual strands kind of sculpted all in there with this dark blue with a light blue coming through this entire thing, kind of highlighting it. And the hair on his beard just looks awesome. A little bit of black right here, looks like. All that dark blue. It just looks amazing. And the eyebrows came out really good. The eyes, those white eyes. The mouth is really nice. I like seeing that mouth. You can even see his tongue in there a little bit sticking up. Yeah. Really cool. The teeth. I think it all came out nice. And then his torso, also amazing. Again, all that fur that is just sculpted on here, and then this nice blue, I like the base blue that's going through it, but then you've got sections that are shaded with this darker blue kind of going through, but then you still have the highlights of that bright blue poking through, and you notice that almost through the entire figure. Shoulders, really rugged kind of blue look to it. Arm, back of the arm right here. I really like the shading they do kind of on his arms and on his back, that really dark shading. Really nice. Really, really nice. Runs along in his hand. Really good. Look at his torso. I like the belt. Belt came out really nice. It actually looks like it's actually on there. It looks like there's a little bit of black coming off right there, but I can hardly notice it. It's yellow belt. Moves around so it's not sticking on anything. His little underwears, undergarments. Painting on that looks really nice as well. There are spots where the black doesn't look, it's almost like it's black, but it doesn't look as nicely done. Like right here, you can kind of see the black right there. It looks like it's spotted on there, but you know, it's not really that bad. Here we can see the nice sculpting they have going on. This entire thing is amazing. All the furs, everything. Really nice. Really, really nice. Let me get down to the bottom right here. Again, kind of same thing we're seeing up here in the shoulders. This darker blue, almost black, but not actually. I really wish they had painted the inside of this. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I really wish they had painted the inside of that. It's fine up here because it's you know, it's the same color, but right here really stands out. But again, it's not. It stands out, but at the same time, I'm not. You know, it's not a deal breaker for me on the figure. You know, here we see see that dark fur. Just toenails look really nice. You can see the lines on the toenails. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can pick it up with the camera. Yeah, there you go. Lines all coming through it. Just bottom of the feet. You know, just a very nicely painted and nicely sculpted figure. You know, the problems I have with it are almost non-existent. Really, the only two problems I have is I have a hard time standing them, and just the pegs down here, but those aren't even a problem really. But just an amazing figure, God. And I mean, now we're gonna talk about the posability, which is definitely one of the highlights. He He has a ball joint right here. This pegs right in there. So there's not a ton of. You can shift it a little bit. You get that with all the ball joints these days. He can look up about that much. I honestly, I can understand why he can't look up anymore. I wish he could look up higher though, because when he's like, when I have him down, I really wish he can look up more than that. But you know, it's not bad at all. Rotates 360. He can't look down barely at all. That's about as much as he can look down. So he can look up that much, down that much. Which again, I understand he's a bigger figure, so don't get me wrong, I understand it. He's got a butterfly joint right here. He's got butterfly joints. I love when action figures have butterfly joints. You can do so much more with them. The arms come up at about 90 degrees, I'd say. Go all the way around. He's got a bicep swivel right here. Double jointed elbows on a big figure. Nice wrist hinge right here. Wrists go all the way around. Same thing on this side. Then we've got looks like you've got a diaphragm joint and then a hinge as well. So he moves around right like this. He can move around. So you can give him some crazy poses. I don't even know if this is that. Excuse me. I'm having a stroke. It seems. I don't know exactly what these joints are called. I really wish I did, but yeah, I'll figure them out one day. But he can. You know, he's got all this movement right here because of this nice little upper chest section. I think this is a diaphragm, and then he's got a hinge right here. Go down about that much, and then goes back about that much, which is pretty good. Get him into some crazy poses, and then his legs go out about that much. And they kick forward about that much. Kick back about that much. Pretty good, honestly. Then he's got an upper thigh swivel right here, which mine's a little tough to get through. Double jointed knees, which I freaking love. Love it. Then he's got a joint right here and a hinge on his foot. Tough hinges too. Careful with those. Ankle pivot, and then last but not least, some toe articulation, which is kind of loose on mine. Again, that's kind of the problem with them, is these will end up failing and the figure will have a hard time standing. But honestly, just a great figure. You know, I absolutely adore this figure, and by adore I mean I love it. You know, I don't you know, I'm not a huge fan of sitting down with an action figure posing. Usually when I review it, I mess with it a little bit and then I put it on the shelf, and it doesn't usually come off. But honestly, this is one of the figures that I've had it on the shelf maybe about a day, and I've taken it off about 3 times just to try and find a good pose for it. And here's Beast standing next to Gambit and Wolverine, and I gotta say, Beast looks nice. You know, he doesn't look too big, he doesn't look too small, and I really like that. Either that or these guys are just great proportions, because this Wolverine is a great size. That's gonna be the figure I review next. But you know, I gotta say, I love the figure. Beast is just absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I got him. So glad. You know, I definitely don't think I could have passed him up, but I'm glad to have him on the shelf. And sorry I don't have the box for him. So usually when I get a new figure, I save boxes, but for some reason I think something happened to his box and I threw it away. I still have the Wolverine's box in my closet, but not the Beasts. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will obviously I'll keep reviewing and uploading figures. I don't know if they'll be brand new figures because, you know, financial problems, but you know, I have a whole bunch of figures on the shelf that I want to bring down and take a look at. Some of them new figures, some of them older figures. You know, I'd like to keep saying and keep pushing that the figures I review on this channel are figures that I want to take a look at and whether it be, you know, something I bought 3 years ago or whether it be something I pre-ordered and will be here tomorrow. You know, I want to take a look at it, and I want to review it, especially trying to be a collector on a budget and trying to be an action figure reviewer on a budget. So, and I got a quota of videos I want to meet, so we'll take a look at some older figures. And again, they're all good figures. You know, I'll end up making my way through my entire MCU shelf, which I always try to keep updated with the most current forms of them. So some of them will be new, some of them will be old, some will be going to be missing. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.